Why have we not declared a state of emergency?
Well, it's certainly an emergency situation. What do you mean by it? It all depends on what you mean by declaration of state of emergency. We have not reached a situation, in my view, where the relevant emergency management authorities are not being able to deal with this situation. I'm not aware that has happened.
Alright guys, this very video when una one was so now one of Būhari or Shawere minister when they call Suleiman Adamu. Guys, now the man now they see for my screen, so my people wonder shall never end. This journalist asked this man very simple question, say our neighboring country known as Chad, when be like say flood affect close to 1 million people, they declare state of emergency. Why be say Nigeria and be like say man, flood don't affect close to 2 million people and many don't be happy. Why we never declare state of emergency? This man begin the galavante. They move from pillar to post. Guys, if una watch this video, una go paro as in una go para. You understand? All these Būhari ministers and all of them they be oshawiri. In fact, na empty brain they with them. You understand? When my people right now, this video, now video be like say me, I no go to take una time. Make una just watch this full video. Why I go see una for the ending of this video.
Neighboring Chad, for example, where there's been events of flooding affecting 1 million people, recently declared a state of emergency. Here in Nigeria, it's affected close to 2 million people, hundreds dead and displaced. Why have we not declared a state of emergency?
Well, it's certainly an emergency situation. What do you mean by it? It all depends on what you mean by declaration of state of emergency. We have not reached a situation, in my view, where the relevant emergency management authorities are not being able to deal with this situation. I'm not aware that has happened. We have governments, we have federal government, we have state government, we have state emergency management agencies and the federal emergency agency. And I think they have not in any way said that what they've been doing, they've been overwhelmed by it. Chad is a very small country, and a very small territory where people are living. The vast of the land in Chad is desert. So I mean, the intensity, I mean, the effect it might have on the people and their level of preparedness and ability to cope with the emergency situation certainly is nowhere near what Nigeria can do. So I'm sure if this situation was beyond our capacity, certainly whatever the state of emergency or whatever that may encompass would have been declared in the country.
So guys, I also want to watch the full video. Una see and say Būhari ministers, all of them are share with it. You understand? This journalist asked this man, say, our neighboring country known as Chad, when this flood affects them, 1 million people, you understand, they could declare state of emergency. Nigeria now don't almost hit 2 million. Why our government never declare state of emergency? This man begin the galavante, they move from pillar to post. This man say we get government, we get federal government, we get state government. I don't understand. Okay, now just want to make all Nigerians be happy first. I know why this man they talk like this. Because the flood never reached in old domot. It never reached his city room. Una see what happened to Dino Milaye. Now no say that one a better or share with it. You understand? Una see what they always they talk for inside Nigeria. Say when it comes to election, Nigerians, I know say poverty they worry many of now. Una understand? I bet make una know that because of one pot of soup go lose 1 million pot of soup. Una know what they try to talk about. You understand now? Well, guys, right now may not be like say I too talk or I too waste tonight. I'm gonna go straight to the other news. This other video when una one was so. I believe all of una remember October 20th, 2022. The Gbasgbos when be like say man, it take place for Lekki Toll Gate. When be like say man, Nigeria police they turn Boko Haram overnight, begin to give people RIP. As he say, they be chicken. So right now, one of our mother don't cry as say, one of our son, when be like say, man, Nigeria police, they give RIP for Lekki Toll Gate, come reach now. She even they look for the body, make she just see her for her, say she not Christian, you understand? She don't follow the old mortuary, when be like say, man, they for Lagos State, she don't follow the old bury ground, you understand? Up to today, she not see her son body. My people, where would they go for Nigeria? we don't know. Una know say na yesterday be second anniversary for wetin happen for Lekki Toge. Well guys, I beg una watch this full video. Meanwhile, make una try me share am out. I dey always tell una here every day say information is power. So guys, I go leave una right now. I go see una for the ending of this video.
And she's here with me. She will have an interpreter here. And when I spoke with her, she told me that she came here to see the spot where her son died. But of course, she also told me that up till date, she has not been able to, recover the body of her deceased son. Is here with one of the relatives who is going to interpret whatever she's going to tell us. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, what brought her here? Let me ask her what brought her here.
She said she lost her son on the 20th of October 2020 here at the Lekki toll gate.
Is she very sure that the son was killed here at the Lekki toll gate?
Yes, she's very sure. Very sure.
I didn't.
She said she's very sure, 100%.
So what happened to the body of the boy? What happened to the body of the young man? Have you been able to recover that?
She said she only saw it on photos, newspaper and social media, that she has not seen him physically since the unfortunate scene.
So what effort has she made, or the family, in the process of recovering the body of the late young man?
She said she had tried all she could to be able to get to where the corpse of the son is, but that the only place she could see him is on foot or through photos. And just to add to what she said, the younger brother was in Lagos during the incident, and a few months after the incident, before leaving for Kwaibon for fear from the mother. So with the younger brother being around, he had to run around, go to mosques, go to hospitals to make sure that he gets to where he could get to recover the corpse of his elder brother, but he could not.
So what is the government telling her? Has she been able to reach out to the government, to the authorities, to ask questions about the missing boy? Let me ask them.
Government. Yeah, I'm going to put up of you there. I'm going to go now. She said that she has been saying a lot since she lost the son, but although not really directly to the government, but just to add to what she said, there have been a lot of people around Lagos or within Lagos that have been reaching out to government agencies, departments, and the rest to make sure that they get to find the son for the mother. But this effort has been fruitless over the years, and I think that's what she was trying to pass on.
Are we sure that the boy was not arrested or locked up somewhere up to date? Because we have information that as many as 40 Endsars protesters are still in detention right now as we speak. Are we sure the boy was killed or is among those who have been locked up for the past 2 years?
She said she saw the photo and from the information she could gather that she's very sure that the son is gone, that the son is dead. That she and just to add to what she said, reaching out to after the 20th of October 2020 incident, reaching out to the people that were staying with the boy and the people that even accompanied him to this scene, we were able to confirm that we are not only believing based on the photo that we saw, but based on eyewitness narrative that the boy was here and she was shot at and gone and he died here. And just to mention one last thing that she said that she's very sure that the son is gone, and that she noticed that It was shot at the neck, and he.
So guys, I also now watch the full video. When I see and say, man, this innocent poor woman, I watch this video as in I shed tears. I say, so up till now, nobody fit come and help this woman just because say, man, she not know anybody when be like say they government office. You understand? But not be so things supposed to be. Things not they work like that for country. Here for Europe, anything happen to any of their citizens, it happen to all. You understand? All of them go show concern. Everybody go park come out for street. Both children, elderly ones, so and as then they park come out for street, so they protest, they do anything. Go see police, go they guard, they protect them. What will be the work of police? Police work not to protect lives and property. But Nigeria police work not to give innocent civilians RIP. When we go continue to live for this kind of basketballs, you understand? When we go continue to live for this kind of iron hand, guys, sometimes I dey ask myself how Nigeria, my country, take get their independence. You understand? We never supposed get our independence at all. With the way things they go for that country, Nigeria they go backward every day. You understand? Well, guys, may not be like say I too talk or I too waste my time. I better more go straight to the other news. This other video, for those of now, when be like say, man, una the contest for president seat comes 2023. You understand? Those of now when be like say people like the Cassava Agbado presidential candidate, them Atiku Abubakar, when they believe in both vote buying. I beg make una come watch this video. You understand? Because all of una they raise shoulder based on say una get money to spend. We all see what it happen for during the time of delegates when be like say dollar country when they for they use naira, they can't begin they use dollar. My people, not be juju be that. When make una watch this full video, I beg me una not fail to help me share this video. Also follow me for my Facebook page, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit on that notification bell so that anytime be like so don't pick it drop any new updates, you go be among the first person when go receive the notification. Love you all, guys. I go leave una right now. I go see you now for the next update coming out soon. Respect, one love, guys.
In the history of Nigeria, something that will be close to what will happen in 2023 will be June 12th. The level of awareness of Nigerians now, their preparedness for 2023 is something that will be unparalleled. You will see the outcome. Good enough, and that's why I commend the National Assembly for the passage of the 2022 bill, then signed by Mr. President himself. It marked a watershed because all the procedures of INEC to deal with some of these things have been dealt with. So the vote buying you are talking about, nobody's telling you that it's not going to happen. People are going to spend money, but they are going to lose their money. Don't forget that, you know, we talk more about the election day vote buying, but the biggest spending involving dollars had to do with primaries, where dollars were used to buy a delegate. Now, ironically, the political elite that rejected direct primaries, they are coming to face direct election with the people. Don't forget, I hear all kinds of things people talk about. Look, no more incident form again in Nigeria. We are not doing, the commission is not doing what called Bermuda accreditation. Today, people are making permutation about it. That, oh, we have these figures here, we have this figure here on the database, and so on and so forth. Do they know that under the current regime, on election day, a new register will emerge, irrespective of whatever you have on the database? So those who are making permutation of victory, be careful, because you may have millions in your local government, in your state, anywhere, any region. INEC does not deal with that anymore. On that day, at the end of the poll, a new register have emerged of those who actually came on that day, irrespective of what you have on there. And that's what section 51 of the Act has addressed. Today, voting is based on accredited voters, number of accredited voters, not a total number of registered voters anymore. That window for rigging is gone. Section 49 of the previous act that has only 2 subsections has changed fundamentally under section 47 of the current act. in which case no individual Nigeria can bypass the beavers. Without beavers, you cannot vote in Nigeria anymore. No incident form. So people are going to waste their money. Look, my message is this: Nigeria, don't sell your conscience. But we know that in the face of poverty, a man who has not eaten on election day and is giving money, if you take that money, go to the cubicle, and that's why INEC arrangement of the cubicle is going to be different now, because you must be able to monitor.
Nigeria is a scam. Hey, nobody believe God though. Everybody not the same.